Greetings, I greet you in all the ways that a person should be greeted. It's another episode of the stuff we do. Today we're back on the Sega Master System with Bomber Raid, a game that I certainly hope will be better than Indiana Jones. This game was developed by Sanritsu and published by Activision in North America. I think Sega published it in Europe, but no, Activision did it in NA. So I don't know what this game is. I don't know what it holds for us. But we gotta destroy the battleship. Cool. I can do that. Look at those shiny graphics. Isn't that neat looking? Alright. It's a shmup. Yes, it is certainly a shmup. This is Sega's version of 1943. That's what I immediately feel like saying. Perfect. It looks like, okay, so yeah, button 2 is our bomb button, which gives you a special, super fancy attack, as does tend to happen in shmups. Okay, well, come on there. But, as it would so happen, you have limited quantities. See, I have 3 right there. So, yeah, not the first shoot-up to have kind of an oh shit button like that. It's a staple in the genre. You cannot hold the button down, so you do have to mash that button to shoot. Good. Great. I stopped playing Battlefield to do this episode, so I hope that this is a good one, because I was having a lot of fun playing Battlefield. I can't believe, like, how much of just a Battlefield mood I've been in lately. It's just been, it's been constant for me, you know? Like, I'm like, I gotta play more. I've just been, like, flipping between all the games, too. Been playing the older games, been playing the newer games, just like, hey, let me shoot things. It's just, I don't want to use the term relaxed, but it almost does feel kind of relaxed, honestly, because, there's very little pressure to do well, honestly. Like, pretty much everybody who plays Battlefield is just, like, vibing. 3. Oh, okay, look at that. We have a nice little, plane shooting off to the rear left. Okay, that's a speed upgrade, which is of course wonderful. Okay, I'm just figuring out this game as we play it, you know. Doesn't seem like there's anything horribly difficult to figure out here, though. Well, I will be protected from things to the rear left of me. I can at least be sure of that. And we are now insanely fast, to the point where I will probably be unable to properly control myself. Oh no. So some of the power-up things appear to be not so friendly. Power-up things, that's the only way I can say it. Look at that. Use your special bomb right there, and you don't have any problems there. I'm not quite sure what the P does, but it appears that my regular shot has finally upgraded, so maybe you collect enough of them, and then your standard shot gets better. That's all I can imagine. I do not mind a good shmup, though, so I'm pleasantly surprised that this is what this is. From a name like Bomber Raid, I was initially slightly concerned that it was going to be one of those, like, overly ambitious games that tries to be like a simulator but just doesn't run properly on the hardware. So I'm real glad that it's something a little more traditional. Oh, look at this. Our shots are better, but, you know, we need like spread shots or something like that. That's when you really start to feel the power. Right now I'm just kind of it still feels like I have a pea shooter. Like, we're doing more damage per shot and all that, which is nice, but oh, okay. They're flying from behind now. That's where my rear plane is, I'm sure, better, maybe? Question mark? I'm glad I have the powered up normal shots, though, because I'm willing to bet that these would be a pain without it. I can just see these being, like, way overly tanky. Because I know how video games work, you know? I know how they design these kinds of things. Game over. Well, we made it to the battleship, so that's something, I guess, but we do have to continue yet again. Yet again, even though it's actually the first game over I had. 5 minutes in with the game over. That's like that's a new record for me. Oh, come on. You know what? You know what we do there? We reset. You don't want to die to like the third wave of enemies. That's just setting yourself up for disappointment. Come on, man. As you say, gimme the speed. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't quite destroy that submarine, but that's all right. What's a 2? Ooh, 2. That seems better than a 3. So I'm assuming it's like 1 through 4, and they all just give you a plane that shoots in a different direction. And that's like the most exciting that your power-ups get. Okay, slightly powered up primary shot. Very good. Mid-boss. Good old mid-boss. Oh no, they destroyed my plane! Okay, well, now I know that those can be shot down. That makes them a little bit less exciting. Yeah, let's see what a 4 is. Interesting. It seems not totally useless, but not totally great either. Not all things have to be absolute, you know? I don't know. Very, very weird power-up system, though. Like, hey, let's give them planes that just shoot in totally wild directions. But, you know, even the most poorly made shmups, I can generally find a way to have fun with. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Now they're shooting off to either side. How neat. And they actually both got kills right there. Impressive. There you go. It's about knowing when to use your bombs. Okay, so when you have 2 shooting off to either side, that seems to actually be rather helpful. I'm glad. Glad I can say some positive things about my armada here. Ooh, look at that now! Look at that! They've changed formation. So now we've got kind of more of a spread shot kind of deal going on here. It's a little wide to be considered one of the better spread shots out there, but, you know, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. You can, but don't expect to get anything out of it. Say, please don't shoot my little boys down. Shoot my lads out of the sky. Okay. Uh-oh. For a brief second, my controller was a little unresponsive. Hopefully that's, No, no, no! I know it's not on low battery, I just checked the charge, so I don't know. It could be an emulation issue. Could be there's too many things on screen. And it's interfering with, the control of the game as well. It's possible. I'll just hope that it doesn't, result in a death. Dude, look at that. We lost one of our wingmen, but it didn't matter. We destroyed the battleship. And that's how the board game Battleship would work if it wasn't a board game. Number of weapons destroyed, 89%. Seems good to me. 69k, beautiful. Your next mission is destroy the giant tank. I love the notion of a giant tank. I love the notion of blowing it up even more. Our shot's getting a little wider. This is okay. This is fine. I wonder if getting 2 of them with 4 is even better? I don't know. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's a wide boy now. Hopefully it just gets infinitely wider. Crap! May have botched that a little bit. But, you know, it's better to stay alive than to grab a power-up that you may not even need. How about prioritizing what you see on the screen? Yeah, this is fine so far. This is perfectly acceptable. Not a killer app or anything like that, but it's fun. I'm enjoying this. It's not nearly as outrageous as Power Strike. But few games are. At least few games from this era. You play a shmup nowadays and it's just like pure bullet purgatory. Not sure if position 4 helped me out any there. Well, I think they're safer. Oh, look at this! Look at what we got now! I think my wingmen are safer in position 4 while still shooting out to either side, so I think maybe that is actually a better position. What's one, though? Right, okay, no. One is basically 4, but they're less safe. So, I shouldn't have gone for it. But, you know, I'm still trying to get that all straight in my head. I'm feeling powerful, though. Feeling powerful enough to live. As long as everything dies before they can shoot at you, you can't possibly die. Look at this! The shots do just be getting wider. I do kind of wish there was, like, an indicator of what power level you were at. Because it doesn't appear to be. Alright. Good stuff. We survived that death wave. Nope, 4 is good. We want 4. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's safe and sound, and since we can only have 2 wingmen, I really don't have to worry about going out of my way to getting any more of those. Ooh, look at this! It just keeps going! When will our fantasies be quenched? It's like we're shooting out a phoenix. Look at that. It's like a bird-shaped projectile. We're blessed. Like Lewis Hamilton. Oh no! I glanced away for a brief second. Oh no! No! I've just ruined the entire game. Why did I glance away? What was I even glancing at? The world will never know. Oh. It has the exact same syndrome as every other shoot 'em up out there, to where the second you lose all of your power-ups, the entire game is over. It's like, hey man, you tried. But unfortunately, getting hit once means the end. And it truly does, too. Jeez. Oh no, and now I desperately need the power-ups. Thank you. Thank you. I can't even get to it. No, I did pick it up. I heard the little beep notification. It said, "Thank you for picking me up. Please consult the user's manual." I need my speed back is what I need. Oh no. Lava Rock Land. I remember the first time I'd seen Metroid Prime. A friend had asked me, what do you hate more, ice levels or fire levels? I was like, I don't know, man. He was like, oh, okay, because this game has both. Which, you know, back then I was like, whoa, it has both? That's crazy! And now, as I'm older and I've played more games, I realize most games have both. It's not a horribly uncommon thing. No, I was one of those jerk-ass kids where I decided the first time that I saw Metroid Prime that I didn't like it just because my friend liked it. I've seen the light, though, and as far as I'm concerned, it's the best Metroid game now. Better than the 2D Metroid games, fight me. Alright, so this is going to be awful. Because I don't have, like, any power at all here. Let's see how fast its bullets are. It doesn't seem that bad, actually. Just don't get in front of anything. Yeah, no, actually, this seems very manageable. Who needs power-ups, man? Apparently, I need them. I got trapped, you know, in between that little sliver. Ooh, a continue, though. How generous for a Master System game. Could you continue me with all of my power-ups I had when I came in here the first time? That's when you save state. Yeah. So you can maintain all of your glorious power-ups in an impressive fashion and never have to get rid of them. And also prove that you are a coward who can't beat it the real way. I've been known to do both, honestly. There are games that I have used save states to beat. There are games that I've just beaten the old-fashioned way. I beat Zelda 2 the old-fashioned way. I beat Castlevania the old-fashioned way. And if I can beat those two games the regular way, well, I figure any game is possible. It really just depends on, like, how much time I want to waste on a game. These older games especially, where you just gotta, like, restart the whole game when you die. It's less of like a, ooh, what a nice challenge, and it's more of like a, wow, hey, that's just gonna make me play through the game 80 times until I get it right. And sometimes I'm okay with that. Sometimes I'm like, no thank you. This is a fun game, though. I mean, it's your typical shoot 'em up. So your enjoyment will depend entirely on how you feel about the genre as a whole. Me, I'm finding I like them more and more the more I play them on this series. Like, I'm definitely vibing with shoot 'em ups. Every time I see that genre tag on, like, the upcoming game, I'm like, hell yeah, brother, cheers from Iraq. Okay. We're getting more powered up, which is good. We're getting closer to where we were when we died. We're not at that point yet, but you can see things are vanishing with a little bit of a better pace here. Thank you. Power up 4. That's the good one. I've decided that's the one I like. You may disagree. Although I'd say there's a much higher chance that you haven't played Bomber Raid. That's the more likely outcome there of that debate. Is that you would have to say you have no opinion by default. Or maybe Bomber Raid was like your favorite game as a kid, to which I say that is actually a very unique choice, and I salute you. Way to be different, man. The music is as corny as the Master System ever is. Thanks entirely to the sound chip, I'm sure. Maybe it would sound less corny with a superior sound chip in it. But man, the Genesis definitely upped to that department a little bit. I know there are a lot of people who will tell you that the Genesis has a vastly inferior sound chip to the Super Nintendo, and that may even be true. But it's still better than this. And that's what I'm mostly trying to say here. Okay, don't glance away from the screen for no reason at all, by the way. Just focus. Just play your best game here. That's an extra life. I appreciate that greatly. Oh, I did lose a plane, so I probably should have grabbed that that power-up, regardless of where it landed. That's alright, though. The planes seem less mandatory than your regular gun. Like, if you lose your speed and your regular gun, then you're really in a pickle. If you lose your wingman, it's a shame, but you can live without. I'm not trying to, you know, make my wingmen feel useless and bad about themselves or anything like that. It's just factual. Okay. Don't get swarmed by lava rocks here now. I think they only erupt. Well, no, they do not only erupt once per lava lake. That's for sure. Oh man, well that makes me nervous. No, come on. That's a disaster. Okay, so don't fly directly above. Follow your advice the first time. Don't fly directly above the lava lakes, although there's really not much of a choice, admittedly. Dude, please don't. Whatever you're doing, stop it. I will not be enticed by your crazy snake charming dances. Okay, well, let's see if I can beat the big bad boy. Again, he's not the worst. I've seen nastier enemies. Oh, and I could probably, you know, utilize my screen clearing bombs. See if that does anything against the boss. That does help. Getting rid of all of the extra turrets will make eliminating the tank much easier. I have no proof of that hypothesis, but come on, use some common sense. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all the free shots we get in on him now. It's gonna take about 100, but he can't even touch us. There we go, we got him. Again, power-ups, I don't need them. I kinda need them. Oh no! He's not dead! He's still here! Okay, it's just a spread shot. That's not so bad, I can deal with that. Just stay at the far end of the screen. Don't get up close to him, and you'll be okay. I wasn't expecting the phase 2 though. The phase 2 that's easier than phase 1. Bold choice. Any day now. Just dodge. Don't get hit now. You'll feel real dumb if you get hit now. There we go. Phase 3? No, that's gotta be it. Yeah. Wait, when you get 4 explosion animations, then you know you're done. 85% 11's destroyed. Not too bad, not too bad. Your next mission is destroy the giant bomber. I couldn't have ever predicted it. Yeah, this game doesn't have the same outrageous power-up energy that some of the all-time greats do, but it is a functional, reasonably fun shoot-'em-up video game. So, it has my support. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, let's just avoid that. Let's just okay. It cannot shoot behind it, so I'm safe. Once I get past it. I definitely didn't have the firepower to actually sink it. Oh no. This is the level where it really says, hey kid, you sure you want to do this without any power-ups? Well, that was kind of inexcusable. However, we'll just, yeah, we'll just do this. The downside is I have to actually destroy these. Oh no, the screen won't advance until I kill it. This is a grave mistake. Well, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have died in the last stage. Should have maintained my power-ups and this wouldn't have been any big thing. Come on, man. It's a little bit of a tall order, don't you think, for a guy who's got no power-ups? We'll continue anyway, you know. We'll see if it's We'll see if it's even possible. Of course it is. Anything's possible. Don't be a baby. Okay, come on now. I say I gotta be collecting these with greater fervor. Practice that mashing, because we're gonna need to do it. Come on. Why are all the power-ups just spawning enemies? This is awful. Is this the point where it's... Dude, is this like a DPS check level? Is it like, hey, if you can't make it past these boats, then you gotta start the whole game over, basically. If you want to stand any chance, it's like, you gotta start the whole game over to get your power-ups and then maintain those power-ups up to this point. Nah, of course it's possible to get past here. It's just precarious, is all. If you need the definition, dang it. Meaning, unstable, unsteady, easy to fall off of, you know? In a precarious situation, it means that, maybe, you wouldn't be blamed if you botched it a little bit. We need to get the center one out of there. There we go, there we go. Center turret's gone. Makes the rest of this possible. Oh, look at that. Yeah! We found the god pixel there. No such luck that time. Close. Close. But no cigar. What's the etymology behind that saying? Does anyone know? Why do people say close but no cigar? Come on. Give me something here. We'll take a little bit of excess speed, I guess. But I really need to do damage. I gotta use my bombs, because I have those. Duh. I keep, like, forgetting that the bombs even exist. I'm like, no, I have to just use my regular shot. What if I need the bombs? Like... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'm glad I died. Death was all I wanted at that moment. Yeah. Get the speed, get the power. Whatever that thing is. But I don't mean get it out of my face and out of my life. Get one of these. Sure, absolutely. We'll go with it. I wish I could have gotten those, but that's fine, you know? We'll work with what we've got. Which is not a wingman, that's for sure. That's out of the question. Okay, now check this out. We get here, and then we... There you go. You've used all of your bombs up, but, you know, that seemed like as good a place as any to use them all. Thank you. More power, more speed. I appreciate all of it. Maybe we can get to a point where we can actually make something happen now. Did you see those enemy types? Yeah, oh yeah, we've come into the abstract geometry portion of the shmup. It was only a matter of time. You can't just shoot regular looking planes forever. No, that's illegal. I thank you greatly for the power-ups, but I need more. Things aren't dying in one hit yet, so I'm still a little underpowered. Things have to die immediately. Boy. I don't appreciate those enemies. I have no love for them. Anything that comes up from behind me can just Get out of here. Easy enough little mid-boss portion there. To call it a mid-boss is honestly a little too flattering. There's just 3 regular enemies. Well, I mean, okay, they're slightly tougher enemies, but honestly, as far as I'm concerned, plain Janes. Apologies to everybody named Jane out there. There we go. Okay, well, that was exciting for 0.7 seconds. What do we got here? Little life buoys? I don't have any more bombs, so I guess I just gotta blast through them the old-fashioned way here. Ooh, they do shoot at you. Oh, they're not buoys. They're bombs parachuting through the sky. Of course, because we have to stop the giant bomber. And eventually they just explode on their own and fire a bullet at you. I see, I see. So you're much better off wiping them off the face of the planet before they have the opportunity to do so. That one way over there, we can let that one explode. I was going to say, it wasn't going to get to me. Wish I could have gotten that second power up, but we'll make up for it there, maybe. No, this is basically Battlefield. We're in a plane, we're shooting other planes. Well, I'm never in a plane when I play Battlefield because I can't use them properly. They're like the absolute game-changing god weapon if you know how to utilize them. I don't. And there's really no good way to practice either. Like, you have to just get into a game and eat shit for a while and then everybody else makes fun of you. Such is life. Okay, bomber. I feel mildly powered up. Oh, no, no, no. Don't come from behind me. I don't know if it can kill me from where it is or not, but I'm not gonna give it the opportunity to even try. Okay, dodge all of the bullets. And destroy all of the turrets, please. There's one gone. I can't complain about that. There's another one gone, and another one, and it appears to have stopped shooting. Ooh, oh, now it's dropping actual bombs, which explode in a spread shot. Okay, well, it's novel. I'll give them that. It's like when that shows up, I have to like stop shooting so that the bullets don't flicker out of existence. We're fine though. Is there gonna be a phase? No, there's no phase 2. The tank is the only one with phase 2. 85% of weapons destroyed. Very nice. Your next mission is destroy the giant fighter. Only slightly different than destroying the giant bomber. Well, I'm sure it'll have, you know, a totally different weapon setup and all that, you know. And I trust that the good people at Sanritsu put enough variety into the game. I don't know if that's a good thing to make. Actually, I think Sanritsu is literally just one of like Sega's in-house developers, or at least were back in this era. So when you see developed by Sanritsu, it's basically Sega. It's just like one of their B teams. But hey, it's not like everything Sega does is guaranteed to be good. So you know, don't just assume that everything made by Sanritsu is guaranteed to be bad. It's a two-way street, man. I don't like all these boys coming from behind. Okay. Do I get to see some relief here? Well, I don't expect total relief. It is still a shoot 'em up. And don't glance. The helicopters. Well, now we know this isn't World War II. Probably. I don't know, maybe some nation did truly develop the strongest, like, World War II helicopter that you've ever seen. And then they secretly won the war, but nobody else wanted to admit it, so they were wiped from the record. Dude, yeah! We're back to the Ring of Death, and honestly, this level seems like a great one to have our wingmen shoot behind us. Because we got a bunch of stuff spawning in behind us. Oh man, okay. Well, one is gone, but that's okay. Again, we mostly are just concerned about staying alive. We have full bombs again. That's a beauty. See, you can come back from having no power-ups. You don't need to go through the entire game with them. Yeah, just bomb them. What are you even doing? Okay. Front spread again, which is A-okay. Look at these missiles, man. That's a lot of missiles. Reminds me of, what was that game we played on the Master System? Earth Defense 3D? Something like that? That was a weird one. You know, Bomber Raid also has the distinct advantage of automatically being ranked the best game of its release cycle, because it's the first one of its release cycle. This is our first foray into 1989 with the Master System. How neat is that? Answer? That's pretty neat. Can I just, like, shoot a giant shot that covers the entire screen? That seems like a nice balanced thing that they could add to the game. They could retroactively restart development of Bomber Raid and add that into the game. Once you reach the part where you're feeling powerful, though, that's when everything is good. You know what? I don't even need that power up. Get out of my face. You're just tempting me. No! I need the power up! Okay, well. I got cocky. I got powerful for a brief moment. And now it's just gonna spawn bad guys in my power up pods. I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna call them power up pods. I shouldn't have hugged the bottom of the screen. I knew this level was notorious for having people spawn behind you, but I was still like, nah, I'll just hug the bottom. No problem. Alright, well, we get to fight the enemy fighter now with no power-ups. Nothing we've never done before. Well, we've never fought this specific enemy with no power-ups. It's fine, you know? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You just say hello to the bomb. Easy. Oh no! Phase 2 is... Oh, no, no, no. The bomb does nothing here. I do nothing to it either. Like, my regular shots appear to just be kind of bouncing right off of it. Unless that's actually doing damage. No, I think that's doing damage. It's just not flashing bright colors that say, neurons activate. Come on, man. You gotta corner me like that? Well, I tried. This level is hopefully less nasty to get started on than the last one, though, where you had the 3 ships show up, and it was like, hey, kill us all! Or else none shall pass. You'd think I'd learn. Or maybe you just assume at this point that I don't learn. If you've been with me for all these episodes, that's a better bet. The helicopters, you know, they can still be destroyed. Show the world that God can bleed and they'll stop believing in him. Paraphrase. Probably. If that's like word for word the correct quote, then I'm truly the biggest Iron Man fan of all time. I know I'm not the biggest Iron Man fan of all time, not even remotely. He's an okay superhero. He's no dupe. But he'll do in a pinch. Oh, okay, he was gonna fly off like cowards. Gonna say, we can't hit this guy. Abort mission. Yeah, I'd be real impressed if I were your supreme commander. Look at all the power-ups here. It's like, ooh, it's a little smorgasbord just for us. Alright, well, I can't say the game didn't give me nothing. Didn't give me anything, rather, I suppose, if you want to speak like a real human being instead of a poorly programmed robot that didn't quite get the ins and outs of the English language perfectly, implying that English is the language of humans. It's not. Don't more people speak Mandarin overall? Through virtue of China being massive, granted, but get out of my life. Get out of my sight! Oh boy, the missiles again. Which don't appear to actually be that nasty as long as you don't get hit by them. Obvious statement of the day. If you don't get hit by the enemies, they don't hurt you. With the fact that they, you know, they just come straight down, they don't change course or anything like that. There's nothing unpredictable about them. Boy. Say hello to my little friends, Archibald and Bennett. I think I've only ever met one person actually named Bennett. They were actually a... I'm not sure if they were a microcephalid or something similar, but not quite identical. Him and his brother Mitchell, they weren't even the same age, but they both had the same disease. They both had remarkably small heads, which of course impaired their learning capabilities and whatnot. But no, they were always in the children's theater plays, just portraying little background characters, and that was all that they wanted. They were nonverbal, but they understood basic directions. Good kids. I can only wonder what they're up to now. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if it was authentic microcephaly or like an adjacent kind of thing. Definitely interesting, though. Rip Ringman. Rip. He's dead. Okay. We're more powered up here this time. Which of course means I'm still gonna bring out the bombs, of course. My biggest concern right now is of course gonna be beating phase 2, because that's where things get a little monstrous here. Like, just please die. That's all I ask of you, is to just erase yourself from history. Yeah, we gotta kind of coax him up to the top of the screen so we can get below him. Okay, it appears that he doesn't really follow you, but, you know, I tried. You doing okay there? Is that really the best place for you to hang out? Okay, we got him. No problem. The mission is indeed finished. Our next mission is destroy the ultimate weapon! Will we be able to, or will I choke? I don't know, but I'm excited to see what the ultimate weapon is. If it's not a mech, I'm suing for property damage of my brain. Because my brain will break itself. Not my fault, this is what it does. I shouldn't have been so close to them. They could have easily just shot me right there. But remember, there's another one. Don't hug the bottom of the screen. Oh, man. I shouldn't be alive. I swear, half the things I say in this game are going to, like, trigger some well-being bot out there to be like, hey, check on this guy. You might be feeling suicidal. I'm like, no, I'm just playing Bomber Raid. A common misunderstanding. You understand? Well, I guess you don't understand if it's a misunderstanding. Good, good. It's loading me up. Load up on guns, bring your friends. That's what Smells Like Teen Spirit was about. It was about Bomber Raid. You gotta load up on your guns, and then you gotta bring your little wingman friends. Dude, we figured it out. Years of people assuming Kurt Cobain's lyrics meant absolutely nothing. No, they were just about classic Sega Master System video games. We should have known. Actually, fun fact, the first check that Nirvana ever got, Kurt Cobain spent on a NES and fake vomit. He did not pay the other two members. Which, pretty Chad, not gonna lie. Come on. Whatever 3 is, I'll take it. Just give me all my wingman friends. 3 is fine. Back to the Death Ring. I haven't seen beyond the Death Ring yet, which... Well, no, I have. You get like the double wide boy laser, and then past that, I haven't seen what's beyond there. If anything, maybe that's just the end of the line. Yeah. It's fine. Just bomb them. Probably didn't even have to, but it's fun enough. Don't die here now. Don't die before we see the ultimate weapon. Hold on for dear life, man. Yeah, don't get hit by a stray bullet. Okay, they have switched up to a forward formation. We're gonna have to be okay with it, because it's just the way things are right now. It's just what the geopolitical climate is right now in the world of Bomber Raid. Good, I'm not dead yet. Anything can kill me though. We've lost a wingman, but again, I'm going to consider that widely not a big deal. Good. Double wide, boys. No! Absolutely abysmal. Couldn't have been a worse time to die. I mean, maybe it could have been, but jeez, that's nasty. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of everything I've ever stood for. Is this the ultimate weapon now? Do I have to... Come on, get out of here. Nope, I guess you just have to destroy those planes before anything else happens. Destroy yourself before anything else happens. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Just take it a step at a time, you know? It's been a while since we've seen ground forces like that. Game over, though. I knew I'd choke. I knew it would happen. Rats. This is still a rock solid game, though. Good job. You did it. It's like, if you can just like get that God run where you just like string along the entire game in one life. I mean, I guess that's what everybody strives for in every shoot 'em up. It's kind of like your end game goal there. Display true mastery over the game. This is not true mastery. This is an okay performance overall, making it to this point, but we're not going to be getting any sponsorship offers from the United States military or anything. God knows they have the money. It's okay, guys. I'm a cheap sponsorship. And I haven't even been flagged by Facebook for extremist ideals. So, I'm legit, you know? I'm safe. Boy, boy. Good. Good. Okay, this is the point where you get the 100 power-ups and everything looks better. Would have liked that speed though. Executive producer Speed Weed would have been on my side. I can feel it. No lives left, but hey, you know, once you start getting power-ups, dying may as well be a game over anyway, so I don't care that I have 0 lives in the tank. The idea here is to just not die. Poorly executed. I don't think we're going to be able to see the ultimate weapon. Even if we don't, though, I'm proud of what has been accomplished here. I consider this a perfectly reasonable attempt. A perfectly reasonable display is the specific verbiage I am looking for. Baited. Baited by the power-up. Not the first time that's happened in these types of games. I don't even know what that was. Just, don't worry about it, is what I would say. It's none of your concern. Okay, well now I've learned that you can also, in fact, crash into the power-up capsules and they kill you. That hadn't happened before up to this point, so, you know, that's a good little piece of information to learn in the late stages of the video. Give me that. 1 is not enough, though. I need more. Feed me with your pee, I guess. We're gonna get baited by power-up again? Nope, we're not even gonna reveal the power-up this time. It's just because I don't trust it. Alive? Betrayed? You were supposed to make me more powerful, not kill me. You might say, oh, well then don't run directly headfirst into it, and I would say, get off my case. I don't feel powerful. You know, that was the big power-up section, but between the ones that I let go and the ones that killed me, I was, I'm just not as beefy as I could be right now, which is a real shame. I mean, we're taking these things down marginally quicker, which is marginally okay. Didn't get totally baited that time by the power-up, we actually just collected it. I can't believe I choked it, though. I can believe it, I just, you know, would have preferred if I didn't. We do a little bombing. Ooh. Not dead yet. That's my answer to the classic Children of Bodom question, are you dead yet? I did see them live before Alexi Laiho perished. Alcoholism, baby. It's a heck of a drug. but we don't consider it as much as we do other drugs because, reasons. Well, you know, that wasn't exceptional. Watch this. I'm just going to beat the rest of the game right here, though. From this point, we don't take another hit. What did I tell you? Game over. That means you beat the game. The game is over. Ta-da! You did it. It is actually one of the official endings of The Outer Wilds 2. Mild spoilers, but I mean very mild. There is a way that you can die without the time loop triggering, and then the credits roll. It's real funny. If you consider that a major spoiler, I don't know, man. We got very different definitions of spoilers then. I'm not doing so hot this stage, you know? I'm going full Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good mode. Yeesh. Yeah, I really don't feel so good. Well, no one can say that they skimped out on the final stage. At least I assume it's the final stage, unless there's the super ultimate bonus weapon that the enemy created for you, but that would seem a little excessive. This ain't Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I finally did it. The thing you were yelling at me to do the whole time at your computer screen. Unless you're watching this on your phone, well then I apologize for assuming your media device of choice. I'm not even concerned, you know? What's a little game over after we've already had 7 in a row or something like that? Narrowly avoided hell there. Yeah! My brain just kind of hit that melting point where it's like, you did your best, man. But it's over. They have the high ground. They do indeed. I mean, we're in the sky, so how much higher of the ground can they possibly have at this point? Oh, dude. I'm so proud of how far I've made it in the Master System. Just being able to tell people, hey, I've tried every game on the Master System is going to be a neat thing to say. Most people won't care. Most people will be like, the what? That's some of your nerd garbage. I hate the bait upgrade pods, though, where it's like, here, have an enemy. It's like, that's not what I signed up for, actually. Please take it away. Send it back to the kitchen. It has a fly in it, and it's revolting. It's like that classic joke. My liege, the peasants are, like, revolting. He says, oh yeah, I know, they're disgusting. Great stuff. Quality humor. Do we die again here? Of course we do. We die everywhere. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? We die everywhere. That was lazy. Why am I even starting again when there's less than a minute left? You tell me, man. Let's see if I can game over in a minute. I can't even die. Look at that. That's all I have to do. Since I clearly cannot set any goals that I make, I just have to make it a goal to game over, and then it won't happen. That's how it works. See, why spawn an enemy out of that thing? Sometimes it does spawn a normal power-up in that thing. But that time it said, actually screw you. Can't even get that one. Okay, okay. Well, you know, that's good enough. That's time, basically. We'll use that death as a convenient way to chop it 5 seconds 5 seconds early. Oh no, 5 whole seconds. Anyway, that was a fun game. I enjoyed that video game. Bomber Raid. It gets my seal of approval. Welcome to the Force, Bomber Raid. I would play you again. I don't know if I'm gonna, but I would. So that's something. I would consider it. I'd put you in there. But, no, yeah, good stuff. Much better than the Temple of Doom. A nice palate cleanser, for sure. Speaking of the Temple of Doom, we do have to go back to the NES, and oh my goodness, I have the totally wrong time up here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Scroll down. Okay, next up on the NES is Othello, which, it's going to be a bit of a drier episode. I'm just warning you right here and now. Othello is a board game, which you may know as Reversi. It's an interesting board game. It's very simple, but it is fun. We'll see how playing it for an hour goes. We'll see if there's any extra features that they put into the game to make it a little more palatable. I'm not holding my breath, but either way, join me for Othello. Until then, we'll see you next time.